Hey there, kiddos, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Uncle Frank, and that you guys are having a great day. And in today's video, we got ourselves a box of Into the Inklands to rip open. That's right, one of the older LORCANA sets. Couldn't quite resist grabbing this box. There was a bunch of cheap ones being sold off on eBay from some liquidation thing, and I figured, why not grab it? Why not have some fun and rip open an older LORCANA box on the channel. I don't think I have actually cracked LORCANA in quite some time here. I know I did a bunch of the first set, and that was kind of it. So I'm curious to see if we pull anything cool from Into the Inklands. Let's dive right on in. 12 cards per pack, a bazillion packs per box. Let's see what we get. And while we're here, I can talk about LORCANA to the best of my Maui's Fishhook, Grandma Tala, and Peter Pan. Rocking that sexy cold foil. Or at least the kind of looks like a cold foil anyway. Let's put the foils off to the side. Foils there, hits there. Yeah, there we go. And nothing there. Alright, so overall, I think LORCANA is pretty good, actually. Right now, LORCANA is healthier than it has been basically since it dropped, with loads of people still being super excited, super exuberant over it. Loads of people are basically talking to me all the time, actually, about how fun it is, not just to play LORCANA, but also collect it. And there's a bunch of new cards they're super excited about. All the new sets have them really positive. So that's cool. That's good. And it really goes to show that, you know, even a game that you can be really negative on and have every reason in the world to be negative about can turn around and really show that it can stand the test of time. And now, I mean, you guys saw the videos. I made quite a few about LORCANA when I was first starting to talk about it. I did not think LORCANA would be around as long as it has been, but I'm very happy to say that I was wrong. Especially since those videos were made. LORCANA's done a lot of stuff to, well, I wouldn't say like improve the game, because I think the core gameplay itself was pretty solid, but really endear itself to more people in terms of both collectability and gameplay. There's some fun mechanics overall. A bunch of characters I didn't think were going to be represented in the game have shown up. The gargoyles, most notably, that really surprised me, seeing Goliath and the others just kind of in card form. Honestly, that really surprised me. And I know that other fan favorite characters have been popping up in some cards, which is always great. Ooh, location. But besides that, the last few sets for LORCANA have all been slam dunk home runs with a lot of positivity towards them overall, not just from players and collectors, but from stores too. In fact, it seems that there's never enough to go around now, whereas, you know, just a year ago, you know, stores couldn't get rid of LORCANA fast enough. Now it's the exact opposite. Now it's they can't get enough of it. Which is always nice to see. It's always good to see that kind of turnabout when it comes to any card game, honestly. But for LORCANA, obviously, the fans are... What's this guy from? Rescuers, maybe? I recognize this character, but I don't know where he's from. I want to say it's the Rescuers. Anyway. It's always nice to see a card game that you're slightly interested in, or even a huge fan of an IP, become successful and achieve its real, like, a level of really nice popularity, gotta say. Obviously, I wasn't super into LORCANA, but like, for those LORCANA fans, that looks really nice. That looks really nice, the foiling there. I'm sure the LORCANA fans are super excited about where it's at right now. Maybe not in terms of the financial department. Maybe they were happier when the boxes were cheaper. Because, yeah, some of these boxes right now have quite the price tag attached to them. which is, you know, understandable considering we are in a TCG market that is constantly trying to find value. People are jumping from game to game like it's hopscotch, basically, trying to get any leg up that they can. They smell some blood in the water in Pokemon, they'll get as much Pokemon product as they can. They smell some blood in the water for One Piece, they'll get as much One Piece product as they can. And Lorcana is no different. Yes, there's a lot of genuine organic growth for Lorcana. It is a good game, and as a direct result of that good gameplay, it's going to obviously garner more fans, but there's also, as prices for the older sets rise and as speculation occurs, there's going to be the bad actors, the scalpers, the evil investors, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, Jim, I remember you. There's going to be the people that are in it just for the money. And I've said before that I'm not going to judge anyone who gets into a hobby just for financials. After all, man, you got to make that bread, as they say. And I'm not going to judge harshly for that. It's not my place to do that. Ooh, hey, Scrooge McDuck. Is this an enchanted? I think it's either an alt art or an enchanted. I don't remember how to tell which is which, but just in case this is an enchanted. Oh boy, baby, we pulled an enchanted on the channel! There's my excited howl about it. If I were a dedicated Lorcana channel, I would probably freak out about that card. I don't know if it's a good card or not, but I do know that Scrooge is a pretty fun character. I was a fan of DuckTales back when it was on air. Not the new one. I have not watched that yet. Full transparency. Hey, Diablo, I recognize you. Little rat bird. I almost said something else. You guys know what it was. This is a family-friendly Disney box opening experience. Oh, man. Oh, hey. More Treasure Planet characters. But yeah, overall, there's a lot to be positive about in Lorcana. And it's not just the boxes. It's not just the collectible singles. It's not just the gameplay. It's the overall experience definitely seems to be more positive. And by that I mean more stores are opening up play. More people are getting into this whole collectibles. Oh, there's the regular version. So yeah, alt art, nice. Okay. And Rafiki. More people getting into it. Like I said, it's going to draw in investors and all that jazz, no matter what you feel about them. But it's also going to bring in the exuberance, the younger crowd, the next wave of players. And remember, you do need that wave of players. You do want more people in your game, interested in your game, and hopefully keep that revolving door of new players satisfied. Because remember, the average player of a game is only going to be around for 2 years. So you kind of want to find a nice balance where you're finding enough reason to keep as much of the old crowd as possible and also entice new players into your game. And I think Lorcana has found that balance, not just with good gameplay and cool mechanics, but also with solid collectability. Because yeah, those enchanteds look absolutely amazing for the vast majority of them. And the regular card art, I mean, come on, that looks pretty good. The collectors have something to be satisfied with here. The players have something to be satisfied with here. And as a result, stores are satisfied and speculator investors are satisfied. Really, once, if prices manage to balance out, I should say, you'll find this. Hang on, I'll just go through the full pack just in case, blah, blah, blah. If prices manage to balance out and everyone gets happy, you have it's a nice golden experience, the ideal time to be in the game. And I think that could happen for Lorcana soon. I think Ravensburger needs to be careful to not overprint. I think they have to find the right print run, the right print numbers to put out there. Animation. Attention Kingdom Hearts players, you have found animation. I think Ravensburger has to be careful, but I think they could be careful now. I'm much more confident in their ability to do so. than I was a year ago, I should say. But overall, I'm optimistic. Pretty exuberant. Oh, hey, Huey. All right, boys, last pack. See what we get. Although I think I pulled the best thing in the box already. Let's see what we got. Final closing words. Oh, it's the sheriff. And Little John. All right. Final closing words. Overall, I'm pretty hyped about Lorcana. Pretty excited overall, and I think it's going places. And I think it's going to be around for... If it's lasted this long, I think it's got a good 10 years into it, at least, before... Ooh, almost hit the camera over. I think we have at least another 10 years for the game. And I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. So, what do you guys think about it? Do you think Lorcana is only going up? Or do you think it's only going to go down from here? Or what? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.